This is where populism and nationalism come back in the FDI narrative. I wanted to start with this quote from Nietzsche. Populism is the politics of anger. In my mind, the reason why so many places are switching to populist leaders and away from the typical leaders that we normally see elected or have up to this point is because consumers are exhausted and they're not buying the story anymore. Think about it. For the last 6 months or the last year, we've been told the same story over and over again here in the United States and in other places around the developed world where the economy is strong. We're seeing job growth, we're seeing GDP growth, and the numbers just aren't telling the truth in the way that people are perceiving it. I've posted on LinkedIn before my concerns with GDP as a method for tracking specifically recessions and other economic times of stress. But the biggest thing is it doesn't matter what the numbers are saying if the consumers are too anxious to spend. And that's what we're seeing here. We've highlighted that the economic and financial factors earlier are making people uncertain and anxious. One of the basic rules that I learned in finance and many other people know is that an investor will only take on new risk if they're being compensated for it. And countries and companies are no different. In other words, if you have a company or a full economy that is struggling and the actual drivers of that economy and company are uncertain, in this case, consumer dollars, you're going to see things like FDI retract and those investments start to be liquidated just because there is not a guarantee that they're going to get that return for the risk that they are putting up. So they will remove it.